Really, it is because we've got 6 under our belt, and you've got one more practice that has to be in shorts, which is more of we use that one for kind of summer organization and splitting the teams up and all that. And then you have the spring game. So basically, you got 7 practices where the whole team is together. So that's what I was just talking to them. We got a lot to do, and everybody's got to get better. And the key is, we've got meetings tomorrow, and we'll let them break on Friday. But when we do get back, we can't start over. We can't. We've got 6 days of installation that we've got to retain. We've got to pick up and keep moving forward. We don't have time to just start over. And so that's on them. That's those guys taking pride in their performance and their preparedness, being ready when they get back. Going through their notes, going through their film on the iPad and all that stuff, and just really, everything's available to them. There's no excuse to not be prepared for what we've done and going over the mistakes and the corrections and all that. So that's the challenge to those guys, and plus they need to unplug and enjoy a little time off, which they'll do. But we got a lot of work to do when we get back in the next 3 weeks. But this is a as I said the other day, this is a fun team to come out and practice with every day. And one of the things, and I thought I saw a little bit of it today, if somebody's not quite bringing that sense of urgency and purpose to practice, they get exposed pretty quick because it's very competitive, very competitive. You can't really hide out here, and I love that. And I thought that we had a little bit of that today with our secondary. A couple of guys just a little lethargic and wideouts had probably their best day of the spring. But that's what I'm talking about. It's just that there's no room for error. And it's that way at every position, just really good competition day in and day out. And, that's going to make us better. Anytime you have that type of sense of urgency in practice, you can't help but improve.
Beyond McKenzie, who regardless of
we're repping all those guys. I'm really pleased with Ryan Carter and what he's done. I think he's really stepped up these first 6 days, and Baker's done some good things. I'm really pleased with him. He's got some good work. Marcus is still coming. We really like Chalmers. We think he's going to be an outstanding player. He's a technically advanced guy for a young player, and just really pleased with where he is from a starting standpoint. But that's a very, very competitive group right there. All of them taking pride in their performance.
I know he's fully down in reserve maybe, but just a question of Dane.
We've been repping him. He's one of those guys, a little bit like Rennie Moore was several years ago, that probably will have his hand in both over his career. But right now we're working him at inside, letting him down in the D tackle. If you play the nose, you play the nose in the 3 technique. But, right now that's where we have him. I think that's the best spot for him with our personnel.
Where are you at quarterback?
Well, I can't say enough good things about Nick Schuessler. This is one of those practices you wish that everybody got to see. It was pretty impressive. He has had 6 outstanding days of football practice, and it's just great to see the light come on for guys. And he has done an outstanding job of leading. He's made some big-time throws, and he's just playing with a sense of urgency that I have not seen from Nick Schuessler since he's been here. He's playing with a confidence that I have not seen since he's been here. And as a result of that, he's playing faster and more decisive and accurate, and just really, really encouraged with Nick. This has been great to see him just blossom like he's doing right now, and just taking it and running with it. And then those 2 young guys, they just keep getting better every day. Both of them, doing good things. They're absorbing it well. This break will be good for them because both of them are the kind of guys that will kind of go back and be further along when they get back because it's important to them. But pleased with both of them.
I know I'm asking you to look way into the future, but would it be better for everybody involved if Nick was to just claim that job and you say, well, we're only going to play 2 quarterbacks next year and let those 2 guys? Or?
We're gonna line them up. Whoever gives us the best chance to win, because whoever your backup is, he's one rolled ankle away from having to go in and win for you. And when we know that we're expected to win. When the backup comes in, they don't turn the scoreboard off. So we'll put them in the order that gives us the best chance to win, not really anything else. If it's a true freshman, a walk-on, whatever, it really doesn't matter. But right now, Nick is way out front. It's not even close right now. Which the guy's 4th year in this system, and I was very curious to see how he was going to come to work this spring. And he has really asserted himself as hey, I'm the leader and let's go. And I really like that. And then those other guys, there should be clear separation day 1, day 2 and 3 and 4 when you're talking about a guy that's a 4-year veteran that's very prideful in his work. So as far as what's best is however it shakes out to whoever the best 1, 2, 3, and 4 are. Last year after spring ball, we had clear separation then, and then all of a sudden you get through camp and here's a little different deal. All right, well, we got to get to the game and things change. So guys keep getting better, and we're not ready. We're not even close to making decisions or anything like that right now. We got a lot of work to do, and a lot of guys are going to improve and close the gap, I'm sure.
The idea with Nick was that you weren't always convinced that he was engaged and committed.
Well, he just was nonchalant. I think he was just a guy that has always done everything we've asked him to do. He's never been a problem from that standpoint. He's always been a committed guy, but I think he was just kind of content being the backup and just kind of doing what we asked him to do, as opposed to really just having that fire and that burning desire to be the guy. And that's what I've seen out of him. And he's just, guy's mature, and he's just so much more confident and knowledgeable. And with that experience and knowledge comes the confidence. And that's what you see with a lot of different positions, not just quarterback. But he has really asserted himself, and it's been fun.